As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. All right day today. Goal was to get above 13.1. Started feeling some cramps, and I cut it at 12. Recording this Tuesday, October 29th. So Tuesdays I usually make my long run days, which I'm starting to think I should probably switch the days, given that I'm not getting as much rest as I'd like. And one of the things that I've learned, that sleeping is probably the best recovery when we're talking running and getting yourself ready for a marathon, recharging the battery, So try to do these types of miles off maybe 5 hours of sleep. It's really not healthy, and the meals, didn't eat as many meals as I should have going into it. So still, like I said, an all right day at 12 miles, but we will be adjusting. Like I said, the marathon will be happening virtually on this phone as I continue to go, as it continues to get too late in the process, and registrations for marathons are very, they're very picky, and they don't last that long. They get filled up pretty quick. So seeing that we're already in October and I haven't registered for one yet, I'm thinking more of the just knock out the 26.2 miles right here. All right. As far as today's Move Swiftly thought, like I did mention, top 5 Tuesday. Every Tuesday we count down a top 5 of something that is relevant, current event, sports, politics, business, something that happened in education, something. Today's top 5 being a week from the election. Today's top 5 and next week's top 5 is going to be all related to the election. This week, it is the top 5 things I've learned from the election, all right? Next week, we'll have something else related, and I'll get to that in a second. But top 5 things that I've learned relating to this 2024 election. Number 1, yours truly, as one Crookshank, needs to get involved in politics. Needs to be in something. Needs to be an organizer, something local, something that I need to be doing in regards to politics, teaching, educating people on how to go about structuring their business, how to go about creating opportunities for the younger people. Myself being an educator, I have learned so much from the commentary, from being able to listen to other people that have other views and have levels of integrity and speak to my specific needs, speak to my specific desires, all of that, have the same viewpoints. I would not be able to do that without the folk like Anton Daniels and Officer Brandon Tatum, I think it's Davery Dawkins or something like that. The people, young black men like myself, who, hey, they're not really about the identity. They just want what's the best candidate, and they really, really pay attention. So that's number 1. Excuse me. Number 1, I myself got to get involved in politics. Number 2, leadership, man. Leadership. We need leadership in every element of the word. Leadership, real leadership. I believe both of these candidates, both of these parties have created things, and this actually is 2 and 3. They both have created lack of leadership, created a very divisive culture, argumentative culture. Well, I'll be addressing tomorrow on the live stream, but we've created this culture in which things are very divisive and very much this one against that one, and that has been the problem. That has been the complete, that has created such an issue, so much of an issue, me being the teamwork guy, me being the guy that's selling innovative teamwork and selling the concept of working as a team, working as a cohesive team, me being the guy that built a business on the idea of folks working as a team. It is bad news when you have so many people out there that create divisive cultures and have divisive conversations, and everything is about division, right versus left, red versus blue, white versus black. All that shit is just is ruining. It's ruining us, completely ruining us. So that's technically 2 and 3. Number 4, identity politics in a nutshell. Shaming. We'll say it like this. Somewhere in between shaming, and I have more than 5. So shaming and identity politics are kind of working in the same way. Recording this, I think it's like the 2 days after our lovely former First Lady Michelle Obama actually had the audacity actually went and said to women indirectly, forget about what your husband wants and go vote for Kamala Harris. He don't gotta know. Remember, it's just you in the booth. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Like that's taking it way too far, and you're not, it just is not right to stare women who look up to you, who love you, just love you, think the world of you, to stare them in a direction where they're gonna go against their man, gonna go against what's best for their family because Michelle Obama said you can go vote for a woman. Like, come on, that's not what being a leader is all about. Being a leader is all about, hey, do what you feel is right for your family, for your kids, for your loved ones. Stick with the thing that is best for your family, but don't go in the booth and go vote for someone just because she's a woman. All right, don't do that. I mean, again, if you feel, you and your husband feel like she's the best candidate, go vote for her. Don't start to insinuate that it's a good idea to go against what your husband wants and then start to continue to create this divisive culture that is already in place. It's already just right there. Don't feed into that. They go low, we go high. I'm still moved off that. Finally, number 5, top five Tuesday, top 5 things I've learned from this 2024 election. Number 5, there really aren't any winners. There's really not going to be anyone that wins next week. There really isn't. If you really think about the previous 4 reasons, and I'll dive deeper into this next week, but there really aren't any winners in regards to this election because of how dirty and how many shots that each candidate has taken towards each other, and just the lack of integrity, the lies that have been spewed, the ways that words have been twisted, and like I said, shots has been fired, and there's so much division. No one's gonna win when you have a competition that has been about tearing down your opponent as opposed to uplifting yourself. All right. So just to recap, top 5 Tuesday, top 5 things I've learned from this 2024 election. Number 1, I gotta run for politics. In 2028, you better believe I'm gonna be doing something political. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm gonna be involved in some kind of way. Number 2 and 3, leadership and too much divide. The world needs leadership, and we have too much division. Number 4, we got to do away with identity politics and shaming. And number 5, there really aren't any actual winners. Main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, it's makeyourmove.com. That's MakeYamove.com. Also, make sure you tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tap in with me on the live streams. It's called Tackling Turnover with Teamwork, going live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and also going live Sundays as well. Make sure you tap in with me, ask your questions, tune in, and we're gonna start to do what we have to do to fight this divisive culture that too many of us have been forced to adapt to. All right, that's what I'm going to do. That's my mission. It's my life work, is to continue to fight this division, the divisiveness that so many of our so-called leaders are creating within our own communities and within our own people. All right. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.